Hey, it's Rebecca with Nail Studio, and today we have another acrylic full set. This is a short recreation set, and I'm just going to say right now, even though these did come out nice and clean, I was not pleased with my choice of products, okay? So we're going to get right into that. This client showed me a photo, and the photo that she showed me were gel extensions. So the base was like a sheer nude. And I knew that when I looked at the photo. So don't even ask me why I decided to go in with Cover Earth from Young Nails. So as I'm, getting through the process of the acrylic application, you can see right here that it was giving me a really hard time. And I generally have issues with colored acrylic, so I know that I have to take my time, which time was not a factor in this whole situation, but the acrylic was just giving me the blues. Now, this client being one of my regulars, she's been with me since I got my license. I would hope that if she did not like the set that she would have told me. She did pay, she did tip, so I feel like, we got a good appointment in. But me, myself, as a nail tech, I'm like screaming in my head, like, why did I do this? I know that I should have gone in with the clear acrylic and then used my cover colors. So the cover colors that I use that I have fallen completely in love with are from Born Pretty. And if you have not looked at my previous video about the cover colors, you need to go do that now because they are a perfect dupe for the Après cover colors. They are not expensive. The bottles are small, but a little bit goes a long way. So I wish I would have done that so that we could have executed that look, because there's nothing that brings me more joy than recreating a gel extension set with acrylic. If you would like to try out the cover colors that I'm talking about, you can visit the link that is in my description box and use code BF2023. And you will get 30% off from now until November 30th. So don't miss your chance. Like I said, the cover colors are inexpensive. So if you add on that discount code, you're saving even more money. And the bottles are small, but a little bit goes a long way. As I finish this set, I'm just going to share with you guys my first kind of Karen experience. I say kind of Karen because it wasn't full blown, but it was giving that. So when I first started doing nails in a professional space, I met this woman, and after a few encounters, she finally booked an appointment. When she booked her appointment, this was the first red flag. She had booked gel extensions. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I had just started offering gel extensions. So I'm like, great. Like I get to try this new product. Really looking forward to it. When she comes in, I'm explaining the service to her and she's just looking at me like, no, that's not what I want. And I'm like, okay. She goes, I don't wear fake nails. I only wear my natural nails. And I'm like, okay, so you just want an acrylic overlay. Well, you don't do dip. Baby, did you see dip on the site? So to me, that was the first red flag because you're not even reading the service descriptions. Like, I feel like my booking site is really user-friendly. I literally put everything in there. Like for every service, there's a description. For every service, there are little notes to let you know what would be extra, what to expect. So after that first appointment, everything was fine. We were, working together for a couple of months. And then she started with well, I'm on a budget. Like at every single appointment. Okay. Red flag number 2. Every appointment, you're on a budget. And you know what? I don't mind a budget. But she wanted extra things. She wanted design. She wanted me to do free soak-offs. Like it was starting to become a lot. So something inside of me was telling me to fire this client, okay? So I said, you know what? I'm going to give her one last opportunity to redeem herself as a client. Baby, she took this last appointment and ran with it, okay? She comes in for a fill. And she says, this is my budget, but I have this event that I'm going to. So, baby, I'm ready, deep sign. Like, all right, here we go. She says, at this event, people know me for my nails. They ooh and ah on my nails. So I need something really extravagant. I'm like, not with this budget. She wanted stones with her set. But I did let her know, like, ma'am, you don't have the budget for stones. So I'm going to see what I could do, but you're not getting no stones today. So I ended up doing a little extra. I feel like I definitely gave her more than what she had for funds available. I gave her a very elegant, pretty, ladylike set. She didn't say that she didn't like it. She didn't have any, like feedback at all. She just got her nails done, washed her hands. I gave her some cuticle oil and she left. The next day she texts me saying that her nails are lifting. So I'm like, no, let's revisit this. Like, what's going on? She sends me a picture of her nails because, mind you, all of this is done via text message. She sends me a picture of her nails and there was a bit of excess top coat on her cuticle. So I'm like, oh, like I could just, and y'all, it was on one side. It wasn't even like her full nail. I'm like, oh, I could just file that off. Like, that's an easy fix. You can come in on this day and I'll fix it for you before you have to leave. So she's like, well, I also just feel like the shape is too sharp. I was having trouble putting in my contacts this morning. I'm like, all right, your nails ain't even that long to be having no issues putting your contacts in. Like her nails, they were literally an acrylic overlay on like very short nails, like almost to, the skin on her finger. So I'm like, well, if you want to reshape, I'll reshape them for you. But because I have to file everything off, I'm going to have to just do one color. Like I cannot do the design again. So she's like, oh, well, that'll be fine. I'll come in on this day, whatever. I'm like, okay. So she texts me the night before she's supposed to come. But she's sending me photos from Pinterest of different nail designs, asking me if I can do these designs. And I'm like, well, no, I can't, because if you want a new design, you're going to have to pay X amount of dollars for a redesign because that's what you're getting. And she did not like that answer, okay? She was going off in the text messages about how her nails are lifting and they're too sharp. And what else did she say? That it was unacceptable and that I need to fix it. I'm like, okay, I did offer to fix your nails. I offered to do a reshape, which you could have said they were too sharp before you left on the day of your initial appointment. So like I said, if you want a new design, you will have to pay a redesign fee. I sent her the longest, most corporate text message that I've ever come up with in my life because I was still trying to keep it cute. I was still trying to be professional because at the end of the day, I'm not working for someone else. There's no management above me that this woman could speak to. And I think that's what was burning her up. So she comes in, we do the, we do the reshape and the one color. But you know what? I was so nice to even still give her a little glitter polish. So don't be like me. If you're a new nail tech, create your boundaries from the beginning, okay? Create your boundaries from the beginning, stick to them because people will take advantage of you. Now, that might not sound as eventful to y'all as it was for me, but like I said, this was all going down via text message. Like, it was stressful for me to communicate with someone via text message about some nails. Like, nails is a luxury service. So like you need to act like you have some decorum about yourself when you're asking someone to do something for you. But it just always gets to me that she just wanted me to do stuff for free. So don't ever do that. If y'all have anything to share in the comments, go ahead and do that down below. Make sure that you subscribe and follow me on Instagram at BeccaB_. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Again, my name is Rebecca and I hope to see you soon.